Hello and welcome to Healthy Bites. Today's topic will be curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. It is an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory, and in Eastern medicine, it is one of the herbs in our pharmacopoeia, which is in the move blood category. And most of the herbs in the move blood category can also be used for pain. So using it for pain, especially upper body pain and shoulder pain, curcumin is used quite frequently in Chinese herbal concoctions that you get for pain in those areas. So in general, curcumin and by extension turmeric is good for pain and any types of inflammatory conditions. So it can work just as well for osteoarthritis as it does for rheumatoid arthritis. There are studies that show that it can be of benefit to people with ulcerative colitis. And again, as said before, a lot of times pain, especially in the upper body, but pain in the entire body is actually turmeric is a helpful herb with that because it opens up the circulation. It helps move blood, and the freer the blood flows, the freer the healing agents flow, and the better the overall healing in the body is. There's also studies that point to turmeric and curcumin being anti-cancer. There have been a bunch of studies done. Breast cancer and lung cancer seem to be the ones where the strongest evidence is that it helps with cancer, but overall, cancer is a stagnation. It's a stagnation of tissue. It's an accumulation, so blood moving again is pretty good for that in general, and studies have shown that curcumin does have anti-cancer properties. It has also shown to lower high blood pressure, so it's one that can be taken for high blood pressure, but mainly even hyperlipidemia, so high cholesterol levels. Using turmeric regularly in your cooking and in your diet can really help with that. It's known to help stabilize blood glucose level, and it has shown in studies to regulate liver enzymes. So it's an overall good herb for overall health. There's some studies that show that curcumin can also be used for mood disorders like anxiety or depression. One of the problems with curcumin or turmeric is that it has a very poor bioavailability. So if you just take curcumin on its own, you're not going to get much out of it. So when you use curcumin, of course, you can go to the store and buy some of the supplements that they have, and a lot of them are treated in a way that it becomes more bioavailable. But in general, there's two ways how to use it at home. The first one is by cooking. Curries, pretty much every curry has turmeric in it, and also the advantage about using curry for that or using it in cooking is that you usually add other herbs and spices with it. And one of the substances that you usually need to add to turmeric to make it more bioavailable is black pepper. That's, for example, if you're a fan of turmeric milk, where you use hot milk and turmeric and then put honey or sugar or syrup or nothing into it. You always want to add some black pepper to it because the black pepper is what helps with the absorption of it and makes it more bioavailable. So I would recommend cook more with turmeric because especially if you use medicinal herbs for cooking, they become a food. So you're much less likely to have any side effects. And by having regular smaller doses with the foods you eat, you get the health benefits. So if you have inflammatory conditions, if you feel achy and painful, especially in the upper part of the body, if you're having issues with metabolic syndrome or you have blood glucose issues, if you want to maintain good liver health, if you want to prevent cancer, it's always a good idea to put turmeric and a little bit of black pepper into your foods to cook. So thanks for joining me today.